Welcome to deck 18 of Arvia. It's a bit of a grey morning this morning as we are about to start crossing the Bay of Biscay, heading back to Southampton. It's 10 o'clock in the morning and the ship has been sounding its foghorn, but you can see the sun is just trying to make its appearance through the clouds. So here we are on deck 18, which is the panorama deck, and although it's a bit grey and windy, it's actually not cold this morning. It's even warm enough that somebody's braving the hot tub down there. Up here on deck 18 you can look down into deck 16 and 17 for the dome and the swimming pool. That's the main swimming pool here on Arvia, and you can see it's very popular this morning. So on the panorama deck, as you follow round, this is also the jogging track. So for anybody who wants to do some jogging while they're on holiday, that's what this track is for. But it's also good for walking around as well, as a lot of people do choose to do, to get some fresh air and exercise in the mornings. One of the reasons I'm up here on deck 18 is because I want to show you around and also show you the adventure elements of the ship. You may be able to see in front of me there are some ropes in the sky. They are actually the high rope course, which is on deck 19, the altitude high ropes. So here you have the wheelchair access to get up to deck 19 to watch people doing the high ropes course or to watch the crazy golf. Neither of which are actually disabled accessible, but both you can get up to watch via using this stair lift. It's not the people who work up on the altitude deck that operate the lift. You need to call a number which I'll show you in a second, and they will come and operate the wheelchair lift for you, which is very good. I'm very pleased to see that they've got that, very pleased. So if you're on the ship and you want to get up onto that deck, you need to dial 7070 to use the stair lift to access the sports deck. That is fantastic. This is the splash pool area. This is the kids splash pool. As you can see, it's a lovely area for kids to play. There's lots of interactive buttons and things for them to press to create water chutes and water fountains. You can see that palm tree there is about to overflow. Lots of interactive fun for the kids. Here you also have a couple of golf nets, I believe they are, so you can practice your golf swing on board. I believe that's what they are. And here we are at the back of Arvia, the stern, and normally in a summer's day the panorama pool bar and pool area is filled, but this morning it's rather cold and windy, and as you can see, the infinity pool at the top here is empty at the moment. It may be busy later. Also here on the panorama deck you have the large chess set. Here we are on deck 18 forward, and this is where you come to go to the retreat and the beachcomber pool bar. But up here on deck 18 you have some infinity hot tubs again, little infinity pools, that's what they are there, and down into Smoker's Corner. So if you are a smoker, this is one of the main smokers' corners, and it's here on deck 18. And here we are coming through to the adults only area. The beachcomber pool is adults only. And when it's nice and sunny, it's a nice place to sit and relax, swim if you want to. And this is the swimming pool that does have a disabled pool lift. It's the first time I've ever seen a pool lift anywhere on any of the P&O ships. So I give them 10 out of 10 for making sure that one of their pools is accessible. And here is the chairlift that I'm talking about. I've not seen it in use, but I know it has been used because I've spoken to other people. Now the thing you need to know is the weight limit and the details for the lift. And I have seen the weight limit on it somewhere. There we are. So the weight limit for the lift is 300 pounds or 136 kilograms. And that is the weight limit for the lift. But it's good that they have one. So providing you are under 300 pounds or 136 kilos, you can use the lift. And here we have the retreats. So here we are on deck 17 of Arvia, and we're coming into the Sky Dome and the Sky Bar area. On Arvia, the Sky Dome opens up, unlike on Iona where it stays permanently closed. As you can see, the Sky Dome is closed this morning as it is chilly outside, but you can see lots of people enjoying the dome and the swimming pool and the hot tubs. You have the big screen which shows lots of different films. When they're doing shows in here, the screen is used for different parts of the show, and also they show films in here. Onto the deck of 17, and the sun is just coming out, which is lovely to see on this morning. Here you have one of the hot tubs, and most of the hot tubs around the ship are very similar to this one, where you have lovely easy steps to get up and down and handrails to hold on to, and actually they're fairly accessible. Here we are on deck 16, and deck 16 is a very busy deck of the ship. On deck 16 you have the Sky Dome and you have the Horizon Buffet. This is the midship stairway and lifts, and heading into the Horizon Buffet. Breakfast is towards its end, and so it's rather busy in here still. It's about 10:30 in the morning, and as you can see, a lot of people are still queuing for their breakfast. It's a very nice breakfast buffet here on board with a wide selection of food available. This is the pastry section. Over here you have the cooked breakfast section, and tea, coffee and fruit juices. Going forward I'm admiring this gentleman's shirt. He's got a lovely parrot shirt on. So as we go forward from the horizon, you enter the Sky Dome. And in the Sky Dome, there is lots to do. It's not only where the main swimming pool on board is, it's also where they have a big screen, as I said before, where you can watch different films and quizzes, and the different shows that they do here in the Sky Dome, they use the screen as well. is the Taste Bar. This is where you can get burgers, hot dogs, pizza and other street food. And it's all cooked fresh, easy to find, and it's all served nice and fresh by these lovely people in the bar. Good morning.
Morning.
And the lovely people here. Here we are at the back or the aft of deck 16. As you can see, the sun has come out and people are starting to reserve deck chairs for the back of the ship for the afternoon. What I really want to show you is the pool bar here at the rear of deck 16 and the infinity pool and the wake over the back of the ship. So I'll start with the wake at the back of the ship. And down below we have deck 8, which I will show you later on. But if I turn around and show you deck 16, you can see first of all that you can see the infinity pool at the back of deck 17 from deck 16. And here we have deck 16's infinity pool. And I said about the pool bar. Now, when I say a pool bar, I do actually mean a pool bar. This is the bar where these lovely gentlemen are this morning. And I'm going to show you the swim up pool bar. I have actually tried this. It's very, very nice. And there is only a few steps to get up, which I can manage, so I will show you. And here you have the pool bar, the swim up bar here on Arvia. Now, if you can manage a few easy to manage steps, then this is fantastic. Lovely on a warm sunny day. I was up here the other day when we were coming out of Barcelona and it was fantastic. It was lovely and hot, and to be able to drink a drink in the bar, in the pool, was fantastic. I don't think it will be very busy today because it is a bit chilly.